Okay, well, hello everyone. Today is Thursday, June 4th, which is absolutely wild to me that we're already in June. I am super excited that I get to introduce one of these amazing women that I have met through this company. Not only has this company been incredible with nutrition and everything happening with me financially, physically, mentally, but it's also brought a community to me from women literally across the world. So I'm super excited to introduce you guys to Corinne Bean. She's 32 years old, currently living in the United Kingdom with her husband, David. She's a personal trainer, a military spouse, an IFBB pro. A fitness athlete training for her first pro show, which is insane. I don't even know how you incredible people do that. The strain you have to put on your body for that is just mind blowing. So that's incredible in its own. She's super excited to help and encourage others realize and believe in their full potential. Truly go for it and do it in a way that's authentic and true to who they are. So, Corinne, we would love to hear your story.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me on today. I'm really excited to be here. I'm just going to share my story really quick and as authentically as I can. But before I started Isogenics, I just graduated college and I was really just a tired, sad athlete in the gym. I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't trust like nutrition or anything. Had a really just poor relationship with food since I was about 12. And I've actually been hospitalized twice for anorexia and then currently in a program for just recovery for bulimia. So I've really had to become, really work on myself with different things. And I bring that up because isogenics has been a huge help for me. I had a friend, a gym buddy, she brought me to a home party and I went with like an open mind. I'm a pretty just open-minded, bubbly kind of personality. I went and I listened to the presentations, I watched the videos and tried some of the stuff. And I was like, dude, this looks fun. Like it was like the old Start Your Life videos and they were having a good time. They were throwing footballs, going to parties and just really getting to know people and sharing their experience with them. And it just looked like something I wanted to do. I literally told the lady, look, I get paid tomorrow. Please let me just deposit my check and make sure it clears and I'll come over. Next morning, I came over and I got started. I didn't care that it was all natural and any of that kind of stuff. I just needed something to get into my body and stay into my body that I could trust. So I got started and I've been using the products for like 5 years now. And over that time, I've had the opportunity to just work on my personal development. I've been able to connect with a community that always believes in me, no matter if I'm in California, Montana, or on the other side of the world. And I'm still connected with those people, which is amazing. And I, when I first started doing this, I didn't believe in myself at all. And over time, I just learned that I do believe in myself and I can do anything that I put my mind to. And I believe in my potential. And I feel that every individual ought to have that opportunity. And that's kind of what I'm looking forward to do right now and to show people and just have that really good community for everybody. So yes, that is my story. So thank you.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. First of all, like just hearing your vulnerability and talking about things that you've gone through, that's so hard. Like, thank you, because I know that that's hard sometimes to be vulnerable and show the deepest sides of some of yourself and being like, this is what I've gone through. This is what I'm currently going through. And so thank you so much for sharing that because that's absolutely amazing. And I'm so happy that you're here. For those of you who don't know my story, my name is Candace Grosso, and before Isogenics, oh gosh, I don't even know where to begin. I was overweight, lethargic, emotional basket case, if you will. I was diagnosed with something called polycystic ovarian syndrome when I was 16 years old. And given that label as a child, telling me I was never going to be able to have children, basically telling me that I had hypothyroidism and insulin resistance at 16, didn't really know where to go from there. So I kind of just kept living my life normally and would have these different pains, have these different ailments, and not really sure where to put that back to. As I grew up and stress started to increase as life happened, I started gaining a lot of weight to a point that my figure, what I was used to, wasn't maintaining. So there'd be months where I would gain 15 pounds at a time and not really know what was going on or why I felt that way. And because of the extra weight and the extra water that my body was choosing to hold on to, I would be extremely lethargic. I would come home from work and I would literally just like flop on the couch and stare at a wall and go to bed early and then wake up the next day just to do it all over again. So I went through so many different things, whether it be, $1,200 worth of supplements a month that I found out my body couldn't digest, to giving myself 2 shots a day, once in the stomach, once in the butt, to wiping like highly concentrated hormone creams on my body every single day just to get to the level that the doctor said I needed to be at to feel normal. I tried every network marketing company you can imagine. So when Isagenix was introduced to me, I didn't want anything to do with it, quite honestly. And then when I found out that it had a money back guarantee, I was like, okay, what the heck? Nothing else I had done had that money back guarantee, and nothing else had worked. So I had just lost money. So for me, I was like, oh, there's no risk in this. So I went all in and got the biggest pack that we possibly could, because I was like, heck, if I'm about to eat for free, I'm going to eat for free. And I was super excited about it. And in the first 30 days, if you look at my picture from the first photo to the second photo, I was able to release 12 pounds and 12 inches overall. My energy started spiking, my hormones and everything going on started regulating. And I was like, what the heck is this magic potion that I'm drinking and that I'm doing, which was absolutely insane. And then if you look at the third photo, that's me after a full 16-week challenge. I had been able to release 19 pounds. I think I stepped on the scale the other day, and I think I need to take or update these photos, but I'm now, when I started Isagenix in week 1, I weighed like 177. And as of right now, I'm like 144, which is insane because I'm 5'8", so I'm tall too. But being able to see the drastic, first of all, in the images, that's one thing. But second of all, like the way that I feel mentally, the way that I feel physically, and the community that this company has brought me is unlike anything other. So what I would love to do is talk about some of the challenges that we face with our health. So a lot of the challenges that we think, if you think toxicity, it's not just about what we eat, right? It's also about what we drink, alcohol, smoking, all that kind of stuff. But it's also about the air that we're breathing. Due to COVID right now, things are a little bit different in the sense that we don't have as much smog, we don't have as much pollution, right? Because people are, asked, suggested to stay in their home. But normally on a normal everyday basis, we're breathing in smog, we're breathing in, exhaust, we're breathing in everything that it takes to get this world working, everything that we absorb. So what's crazy is even like the lotions we put on our skin, the shampoo that we wash our hair with, the detergent we wash our clothes with, all of those things become toxic. The stress that we have right now, I can't even explain what kind of stress we're under. I had dinner last night with one of my colleagues, and you guys, she was breaking out all over her arms, all over her legs. And I was like, Maria, what's going on? And she was like, Candace, this is from stress. I get a stress rash when I'm so stressed out. And I was like, girl, I'm so sorry. I was like, what all is going on? Just trying to talk to her and see what's happening with her. And she was like, physically, emotionally, financially, all these things that are happening right now. Physically, we're not able to go to the gym as much. And if we are, we have to be highly cautious. Emotionally, what's going on in our world right now is absolutely devastating. And I don't know about you guys, but for the past 4 days, I've literally been on my floor, on my face, weeping. One, because I felt like I was ignorant to what was going on. Two, because I'm learning and educating myself on so many things that I was blind to. And three, because I'm a control freak, right? I want to know what's happening next. I want to know what I can do next. And right now, none of us know. Like everything is up in the air. And then financially, quite honestly, the stress financially is huge. There's so much happening, so many people. My dad is number 3 salesperson for the largest flooring company in America, and he just got furloughed. And he was like, what am I supposed to do? I have 5 kids at home. So having all that stress, that creates some serious challenges. A deficient food system. I was watching a video the other day, and it was talking about how what one tree used to produce in nutrients now has to fight with so many others. So in order to get the same nutrients that you used to get from one orange, you now have to eat 9 oranges, which is insane. So the processing that's going into our foods, because it's so easy to just grab something off the shelf rather than to buy produce that's also getting less nutrients, also getting sprayed on, and create a meal. Getting discouraged by slip ups. That's a big challenge. Like for me, I'm not perfect. When I did this system for the first 30 days, I'm going to tell you guys, I have a pizza tattoo. I'm Italian, Sicilian, and Greek, and you will never take pizza away from me. I ate pizza. I drank wine because I also not give up wine. And there's so many things that the challenges that put into our life, sometimes when we think that we fail, we think that we are a failure, but that's not what it is at all, right? So one of my mentors, Zach Slobin, says this incredible quote, which I'm obsessed with. He says, isogenics is a personal development program with a compensation plan. And I love that because I feel like the personal development that I've gotten from this entire system is more than I could have ever bargained for, more than I ever knew. And my personal motto for everything because of this system is progress over perfection. And that's helped me so much. So I want to talk about our 3 core products. The first one is we really just want you to shake up your life with our shake, right? So everyone has to eat. So let's eat efficiently. So our shakes are so freaking delicious. First of all, a lot of other shakes I've had are super powdery, are super chalky. They didn't go down easily. And ours, when I wake up in the morning, I'm actually craving them, which is crazy. So it only takes about 30 seconds to blend it up. It's nutrient dense with the fewest amount of calories. Because one thing that I've learned more than anything is that your body craves nutrients, right? It's not like, I am craving calories, which is crazy. So basically what this is doing is it's a nutrition system that's filling in the gaps of what we're losing and lacking via food. What's amazing about this is everything is whey-based, so unnatured whey protein that comes from the happiest cows ever. They've never been touched by antibiotics or any kind of shots of any kind. And what's also great for people like me who are highly, highly lactose intolerant, there's plant-based options. So even for vegans and anyone that's vegetarian, we have options for you. We even have like kosher options, which is just amazing that our company has thought about everyone and their personal beliefs. So what's amazing about this is each shake is first of all equivalent to 3 fully plated organic meals, and it's only equal to about $3.50 a shake, which is, or a $3.50 a meal, which I know for me, the last time I tried to go get a meal at a restaurant, it was definitely way more than $3. So something else I want to talk about is nourishing your life with our Cleanse for Life. So after we eat, we get to detoxify our bodies. So with all the stressors that we just talked about in the challenge section, our body needs a little support to flush out the toxins that we hold on to. So today I'm cleansing. And what I like to call this, because to help my subconscious, is kind of think of it like as an oil change for my cell or cell turnover. So it's amazing how wonderful you feel, first of all, after a cleanse day. So normally we cleanse every Wednesday because Wednesday is cleanse day. And we actually do this worldwide, which is really cool because you're getting to cleanse with your brothers and sisters everywhere. But I'm doing a 2-day cleanse day today, which is super, super exciting. And a cleanse day is it's not what it seems. A lot of times when I think of cleanse day, I think, oh my God, I'm going to have to shit all day long, but that's not what it is at all. It's actually a urinary cleanse where you're actually peeing out the toxin. So it's just helping you flush out anything that's stuck. A lot of times where I saw a change in the cleanse day is it was getting rid of any of that sticky fat and that toxins around the abdomen area, which definitely we want to get rid of. The last thing I want to talk about is the distressing your life. The Ionix Supreme is by far my most incredible and most favorite product. I work in the television industry, and for me right now, more than ever, media is out of control, right? The stress that we're dealing with is insane. So what Ionix Supreme does is it helps normalize your body system with something called adaptogens. And adaptogens are actually brought over by one of our founders, Jim Cooper, which is amazing. And they're exactly what they sound like. They actually help your body adapt during stress. So basically it's our tonic that we take first thing in the morning. I actually take this twice a day. I take it first thing in the morning, and I either take it in the middle of the day or right before I go to bed, just depending on how things are and how my stress levels are. It basically just helps you balance out. So if you're running real high, it brings you back down. And if you're running real low, it brings you back up. So it's truly the third pillar of our system. So you can really drink it any time of your day. Sometimes I even add it to my shakes. This morning I drank it alone. It's totally up to you. So again, you can adapt this system for what works specifically for you. So basically a full day, what that looks like. A lot of times people are like, do you even eat food or do you just replace things with shakes? But what's amazing is it's all about balance. So a typical day for me is I have my shake in the morning, or I have my Ionix first thing. Then I have my shake. Then I have a snack. And we have a ton of snacks within the system that you can utilize, or you can eat a healthy snack of your own. You don't necessarily have to go. But if you work with the system, obviously the system is going to be easy and it's going to be more effective if you're working it like that. Then I'll have my lunch or a shake, I'll have another snack, and then I'll have dinner. Sometimes I have real food at lunch, and sometimes I have my main meal at dinner. It just depends on how things go. Since I work in sales before COVID and everything that was happening, I was entertaining often. So if I had a client lunch, then I would just have my second shake at dinner. And then my favorite part is I'm a chocolate freak. I don't know about you guys, but I love chocolate, especially when it's that time of the month. Like, give me all the chocolates. And what we have is something called the Isodelight chocolate. It comes in several different flavors, both milk and dark chocolate, which is amazing because a lot of times when we're like, oh, we have chocolate, it's only milk. Well, I don't like milk chocolate. I'm a dark chocolate freak. So the fact that we have so many different options and so many ways that you can customize everything, that's incredible. So shakes and chocolates aren't really the only thing that we have. We have several other supporting pieces that I'd love to talk about. So obviously the Isodelight, as you see in the top left, that is by far my favorite thing. They're individually packaged chocolates that have green tea extracts, amino acids, and antioxidants to help satisfy cravings. They're 60 to 70 calories per chocolate square. You can have these on cleanse days, and quite honestly, these are the things that get me through my cleanse days. The second thing I want to talk about is our greens. So funny story about the greens is, honestly, when I see greens or I think of anything like that, I'm like, I am not drinking pond water. I am not whatever. I was kind of scared to try them at first. And then when I had them, I was like, dang it, these are actually really, really good. So what's amazing is sometimes I will have these normally. Sometimes I will mix my isogenic greens or my greens with my Ionix Supreme. So not only am I getting two fully plated, plates of organic vegetables, I'm also mixing it in with my stress relief, and that tastes delicious well. So again, there's no perfect way of anything. You can kind of mix it however you want. The next thing is e-shots. So first of all, I used to be a 5-hour energy and a Red Bull and a Monster fiend. I would have one of any of those every single day. Again, working in my industry, I needed energy constantly, feeling lethargic constantly. And what I noticed about those other drinks is that they were constantly bringing me down. They were like the crash from having an energy drink or having a 5-hour energy. I would feel like I was like coming off of drugs or something. So what's amazing is now you can have a healthy version that's made with naturally sourced plant-based caffeine and adaptogens. There's no artificial colors, sweeteners, or flavors. First of all, they taste amazing. Second of all, there is no crash. So the amp line, which is the middle right, I'm super excited about these. So I actually just got I got the next level pack, which is the whole pack of the amp line. Corinne's so excited. But I'm super stoked because this is something that I have talked to people about a lot. But every time I talk about this line, I have to refer them to someone who's actually tried it. So I'm really excited. So we really have something for everyone with ISA. I mean, this is a full, like, if you are a hardcore in the gym, we have Olympic athletes, we have NFL players, we have celebrities, we have so many people that are utilizing our product and back this, which is, first of all, incredible. So I'm super stoked to be able to try this. It is our performance line. It delivers basically what you need before, during, and after your workout, so you can take your goals to the next level. So I'm super, super excited about this. I have had our Amped Hydrate, which is like our version of organic Gatorade, and it is delicious. Someone just showed me about how they made it with a bunch of ice and made it into a slushie. And since my pack just came in yesterday afternoon, I'm super stoked to try it today. So one of the most highlighted products that we have is probably this complete essentials with isogenesis. So this is our vitamin pack. What's amazing about it is it comes in an AM and a PM tear pack for both men and women. It's super convenient for on the go to achieve your optimal intake. So you're getting vitamins, minerals, omega-3s, antioxidants, and so many special age-defying nutrients. It basically addresses the root cause of aging and supports our aging, like our healthy aging at a cellular level, which is insane. So there's so many people who I've talked to who have been like, oh my gosh, well, I mean, I'm already taking my vitamins. And I'm like, great, where are you getting them from? And they're like, oh, I just get them from Target. So just think there are some things that we have and some things that are worth paying money for, because if you're getting vitamins from Target, all I'm going to say is that's exactly what you're getting, vitamins from Target. So what also is the isogenesis is you receive a unique blend of power bioactive herbs and antioxidants that work to support your healthy aging and your telomeres. So this is basically like Botox in a pill. So what I've loved is there's people who have been utilizing this system and utilize these vitamins every single day. And if you look at pictures of them now versus when they began the products in the system, they look like they're aging backwards, which is such a beautiful thing, especially in the culture that we live in now where, not gonna lie, I already get Botox. So I'm excited to be able to slowly wean myself off as I'm using these products more. And then two of the things that come with pretty much every single pack are our natural accelerator and our IsoFlesh. So the accelerator helps boost your metabolism and burn fat. It's a great addition on cleanse days, but you can use it every single day. What I love about this is it is stimulant free, so you avoid the jitters. A lot of times where I've tried other products when I was looking into getting into different types of bikini modeling and stuff, anything that they gave me the jitters, made me itch, made me have all these, like, I felt like bugs were calling on me and I couldn't do it. This one I can take 1 to 2 times a day and it's amazing. I do not feel that at all. The IsoFlesh basically aids in digestion and helps with regularity. It's no harsh laxative. So basically you're like, oh, I need to use the restroom. But it's not like, where's the toilet? You're not running out of control. So a quick few facts, because I want to go over some frequently asked questions real quick before we dive into how you can eat for free. But again, do I eat real food? Will I stay full? So absolutely, like we just talked about earlier, you do eat real food just like we showed. I stay full on the shakes for hours. Oftentimes, like, I have to force myself to eat again, and that was kind of the issue I was most worried about. I have an oral fixation, and I used to think that I would never be full unless I was chewing, which was crazy to see that that was not the case at all. It was all a mental subconscious thing, and I, because of this, was able to work with myself on that. So what does the cleanse day look like? So super simple. It's not an, oh shit, where's the toilet cleanse? It's basically just an oil change for your cells, like we were talking about. I'm cleansing today. There's a lot of different snacks and a support system that goes with everything that is your cleanse. And to me, I feel better when I've cleansed. I feel like everyone's body deserves that. It deserves a rest. Just like we're like, oh, my mental mind, I need to go take a bath and rest and just let myself look at a wall and not think of anything. It's kind of the same thing if you kind of put it that way. What if I don't need to lose weight? So first of all, this system's for everyone. We've had people like me where I had some toxicity in my abdomen, in my whole body actually, that needed to be released. And then you have amazing people like Corinne who didn't need to lose weight, who actually needed to put on some weight. So what's amazing about that is we literally, it fills in the gaps of what our body's lacking, what our body is missing out on, and all of the things that we didn't realize that we needed. So what if I'm on the go all the time? I might be too busy. Well, first of all, let me just say, if you're too busy to be able to mix up a 30-second shake, then we might need to talk about a few other things that you're doing right now to help you calm down, to be able to eat, because nutrition is everything and your body desperately needs all of the stuff that this has. So all that to say, I hope that you're not too busy to be able to find time for yourself. So what do you add to your shakes? In my first 30 days, I didn't add anything. I did ice water in my shake because that's exactly what I wanted it to be. I wanted to just see how it tasted. Then after that, now I add bananas, peanut butter, fresh fruit, you know, my Ionix Supreme, my greens, whatever I feel like. So there's really no bad thing that you can or cannot do in this. So do I have to do this forever? Short, sweet, and to the point. If you find something that works for you and makes you feel radiant as all the colors in the universe, why would you ever stop? So what if my husband, boyfriend wants to do it? Here's the thing, that's going to happen. It happens almost every single time. They see how amazing that you're doing and they want it for themselves. 99.9% of the time, men will open up their own accounts, and basically we do that so then they're not stealing all of your product, which is absolutely amazing. So do I have to work out? First of all, you do not. If you remember my pictures, if you think about it too, over the course, I started this system January 7th of this year, and I have worked out one time, and it was honestly like a month ago because I was going crazy from being stuck in my house. But I'm not a big gym person. I'm actually working on my relationship with the gym as we speak. So really, nutrition is a huge part of how you feel. Is it expensive? Curiously, my question to you would be, what is expensive to you? If you see value in a highly nutritional, dense meal that's $3 versus a mystery meat value meal of $7, then no, it's not expensive at all. If you value your present and your future health more than you value your current craving, then it's the most inexpensive thing that you could probably ever purchase for yourself. What if I don't like it? First of all, there's a money back guarantee. Exactly like I said, I started thinking that I was going to try the food for 30 days and be totally okay and then ship everything back and get my money back. So do know that there's less than a 1% return rate on that in the first place. But second of all, there is a money back guarantee. And then do I have to sell this stuff? Absolutely not. You do not have to sell anything. But when you start feeling your best, why wouldn't you want to talk about it and telling people about what's going on and why you feel this way? So I want you to think real quick. Have you ever told someone about an incredible restaurant, a product you were using, anything at all that you're like, you guys, I got these amazing sunglasses from blah, 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 or look at this shirt, it has pockets, or, you know, whatever it may be, you were definitely network marketing. So what I'd love to do is transition this time into Corinne and her telling us how we can eat for free by just grabbing two friends.
Cool. All right, guys. Thank you for sharing all that with us, Candace. Um, all right, so I'm going to go over what we call you share, they share, repeat. And what's really exciting about this is that you can eat for free, and who doesn't want to eat for free? Isagenix offers cash referral rewards of $150 to $450. And for the sake of this example, we're going to use one of the best packs called the Value Pack. So at the top, we're going to pretend this beautiful lady is you. You get started with Isagenix on our best pack, so called the Value Pack once again, and you're starting to just glow. Your skin is beautiful, you have energy, you're feeling just pumped up, and you've released a little bit of weight, and people are like, what is going on with you? And they ask you. So you tell them, you're just like, oh, I started using this great product. You should do it with me. I'd love some accountability. So you get your friend Jack started. So Jack gets started with the same pack that you do because he's like, I wanna be fit like her. I wanna get into shape like that. And just by referring Jack, Isagenix is gonna give you $100. And now your other friend, Jill, she's like, okay, she's looking pretty good. I wanna do it too. So she gets started with the same pack as well. So you get another $100. But here's where it gets exciting. When you help Jack and you help Jill get started in the same commission week, which is Monday through Sunday, I think it's Pacific Standard Time, Isagenix will double each one of those. So it'll be $200 each, making it $400, which is almost the price of the value pack. So you've helped Jack and you've helped Jill and you have $400, and now you've advanced to the first leadership level, as Isagenix would call it, called a consultant, and you get another $100. Now, Jack and Jill know about this referral bonus and they want to do it too. So together, you and Jack are going to help him help two friends. And every time you help one of your friends help two friends, you get another $100. And Jill, she also wants to help two friends. And together, you help her help two friends and you get another $100. Now, Isagenix is really realizing that you're kind of a leader and you're sharing their products. They really appreciate it. So they give you another bonus and of $250. And now you've advanced to the manager level, giving you a total of $950, way over the cost of your value pack. And I don't know about you, but I could definitely use an additional $950. That could pay for lots of gas, that could pay for lots of groceries and several orders of my Isagenix products, or even help pay a small bill that I have, or a large bill actually. So I have a student loan. That would be perfect for me, honestly. So that's how you eat for free. It's super fun to help get the community together and get other people to do it with you. So these are some of the packs that you can get started with. Up on your left hand is our very basic pack. Not really anything special about it except for that they're super good products, but it's not really going to do anything special for you. It's just, we're going to use it. So if you really want to get into it, you value your health, and you really want to do this system right, and you're going to invest in it, get the value pack. You get a free blender, you get an event coupon, you get like a bunch of other stuff for free too. But this is going to be the system where you get your support items for your cleanse days. And those isodelites, like Candace said, like you'd have chocolate while you're cleansing. That's pretty awesome. You get your e-shots that are going to help boost your energy when you get that 3 p.m. slump and you really want something to eat. You got your greens to help get the vitamins and minerals into your body, your isoflesh, your snacks, and your accelerator, as well as your Ionix Supreme. Yes. So this is the best pack to start with.
Wonderful. Well, thank you
Yeah.
so much, everyone, for tuning in, for listening. If you guys have any questions about anything at all, feel free to message either Corinne or I. Her Instagram and my Instagram is both on the screen. This is recorded, so we're super excited to send the link to whoever you guys want to, but we appreciate all of you for tuning in, for listening, for having an open mind. And with that, we will see you guys next Thursday. Bye,
Yes.
everyone.
Bye.